is on you. Just come, to share my experience and the downloads that I have been having from my higher self, you know, just to share what I have been experiencing. This is my experience. No one dictates or tell me what to do or how to experience it. I have control of my experience, and it's empowering, it's enlightening. It's one of the most beautiful things. Having control of yourself. Having control of yourself and your thoughts. So I'm just coming to let you know that, listen, life is about choices. There's no two choice. There are millions, trillions of choices that could be taken at any moment. The speed of the brain. But if in your subconscious you have already programmed it to have certain choices to take precedence, then so shall it be. Because we are created, remember, the computer is created after us. So if you understand the computer, you understand self and beyond, right? So once you understand the computer, how it is programmed, the applications, everything about the computer, then you're a creator because you understand all that it entails. You could take it apart and put it together and list all the components. The only way you could do that is because you created it, right? Right. So this reality that is being taken place right now is created by you. You are creating this reality. I want you to know that. I want you to know also that you have put, spark bombs, or you have put obstacles or things in your way that is encoded that to let you know that it's time to move on. That time that you are spending in this reality is up. It's time for you to have a new experience. And the new experience is the next step up, which is embracing your God self, embracing that you are everything, that you create everything, that everything happens because this is how you want it to. With the full understanding of that, you have the power to create a better future for yourself, because it is a frequency that is on in the universe right now, in and on. So once you can understand that you could create a better experience for yourself, which means that you need to love yourself and you must have that trust and confidence in yourself that you know what is best for you. Not telling someone else or having someone else tell you. You know what I mean? You intuitively know what is best for you. So you will stop taking directions from people who don't know what they are talking about. They don't know what they are talking about. Even the probability is they don't know what they're talking about, or the other side of it, they do know what they're talking about, but there's something attached to it. And if you look at it, you will see that the probability is that they know what they're talking about, because they already have a vaccine prepared to give everyone to keep them more subjugated under their spells. It's spells we're working with here, people. Spells, white magic, signs and symbols, things that is done repetitively. Remember, we are the creators, we are the programmers. We are the ones creating the reality. So when we create the reality, they take that reality now and they embellish it or debellish it. Most of the time they embellish it. They put it to the extreme because they cannot understand what it is like to have the experience. They don't have the gene to understand. The gene to understand that is empathy. It's love. It's emotion. They lack that. They could never have that. Don't matter what. They will have someone else's experience. They will have my experience, your experience, all our experiences. And now they could take it and they could edit it and create their own experience in their own artificial world, which they have been doing through films and media and everything else. Right? Creating a reality for you that is not real. And that's who they are. And once we accept that part of ourselves, that that's the emotion that is carried there, and that's the time that we are living in, then we could wake up and say, okay, so I'm in control here. I'm not taking orders from no one. And that has nothing else attached to it. No, this, if this happened, no, this, I would die. I wouldn't. No, none of that attached. Just saying, listen, I am in control and you cannot give me orders. I am the creator. I'm creating this. Look at the history of the people and see everything that we created. They mimic. They fake it. They try to assimilate it in their artificial reality. People, understand this, melanated gods. You are creators. You are all creators with the God gene. Melanin let you experience love of self, love of intuition, love of trusting, love of knowing who you are and what you must do and what you can do. You are the only one to know that. You are having the experience. So it's only you to say, listen, no, or yes, yeah. Tell your story, not have someone else tell it for you. Then it's their reality. If you are not telling your own story, then you in that Black Lives Matter protest, being played, being once again used. Get out of it. Is that your story? What does that do for you? It loops you and puts you back in a cycle, because what you say creates your reality. And the more you go out there and protest, the more you stand still and forget the real issues and the matters that matters. That you must be responsible. That you must take control of yourself. That you must have pride. That you must know who you are. That you must have perception. That you must create your world. Time, effort, energy, creation. A carving doesn't happen like that. It goes through phases. And all sorts of phases it goes through. Carve out your world, your future. The best thing about this is that you're going to be enjoying it. Once you are not enjoying it, then you know it's time for you to go. Go higher. Go into yourself. Go into your all-knowing self. Go into your beautiful, all-seeing self. And all the solutions to the problems are in there. You have access to everything. Now create a better world. What you've been saying verbally for many moons. It's time now that you create a better world and a higher frequency of love and seeing yourself in others that looks like you, your reflections. Come on, people. It's simple. Don't stop looking in the mirror. White magic. It's not real what you see in there. What's real is what you feel. Look around you. Everything is artificial. Man, sex, vagina, penis, pum pum. You name it, it is artificial. Those things are not real. They're synthetic things, as synthetic material and food and everything that they have been pushing towards us, and we've been nicely taking it. It's time to go back to self-love, self-discipline, self-pride, self-intuition, self-guidance, self-praises, self-rituals. Come on. It's time to love self and honor self. Because we are the reflections of the universe as they are reflections of us. We have certain power that we could incorporate in our lives that will make our lives the best lives. But we must acknowledge that, and we must know that, and we must intuitively put that into action each day. Even if it's to write it up big on your wall in your bedroom, first thing you get up in the morning, you see it. Until it is incorporated into your psyche and embedded into your DNA, because environment is part of your DNA. So let's do this, people. You are getting the directions, you are getting the know-how. So just put it into effect. Just put it into effect and see what happens. It's true magic, because it's nature taking its natural course through your life, through your cycles. This cycle is over. So this is your girl Rain, telling you that love, 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 love. It's all about love. It's really all about love. It's all about accessing that frequency, that vibration, and loving it. Oh my God, people, love is the most freaking awesome thing in the universe. How euphoric. It's beautiful. It's cannot be expressed. It has to be experienced. So start experiencing your love. I love you all. Asheo.